Okay, everybody. This is James McCormick, and I am going to go over some of the things I found today. As you've seen, I put a couple of YouTube videos up, in particular, doing metal detecting today. It was a great day. It was a great day. So I'm in Virginia, in the Virginia area, and around the D.C. area as well. So I've been in Georgetown most of the day today, but I was able to get free and go to a really cool place that you're allowed to go to and metal detect. And it's always good to get permission, folks. So make sure that you're doing that. You're getting permission. You definitely don't want to be someplace that you shouldn't be. And today was just an awesome, phenomenal day. So let me just kind of turn you around to the stuff. Okay, what I want to show you first is I want to show you some of the iron that we found today. So while a lot of people don't think that this is cool, I do. These are all hand forged nails from a Civil War campsite. It was near a Civil War campsite, but obviously a lot of this stuff has made it over. The horseshoe was really cool, and I've been told that if you find all the nails like that the horse is generally underneath that somewhere. Well, I only found one horseshoe. I did find a bunch of banding equipment and some little piece of metal here. So if anyone knows what this is, it almost looked like a sight aperture, but it's really hard to tell because it's really been crusted. Hey, look, this is Civil War. These are Civil War items, so we're looking at 154 years minimum is what we're looking at. Then I want to move over here. I found a new penny and a new quarter. I found 2 pennies and 1 quarter, so nothing really big. And then over here, found some modern bullets. This was kind of cool because this is actually a pellet. And you see how the pellet just kind of oxidizes because it's made out of lead. So I want to show you this really strange bullet that I found. I found a series of them near a tree before we get to the really cool stuff I have here. If anyone can identify this bullet, it looks almost, I'm not sure what it is, but I found it and a bunch similar to it, and you can see where this one's hit the ground. It has almost like a blue color to it. So it's a little bit different, but still pretty cool. Now let's move over here to the fired mini balls that I found today. So I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fired mini balls today. A really good day. I would tell you that better than most days. A piece of buckshot. I'm thinking that's from the buck and ball round. And if you look at this this round ball right here, and I'm thinking that there was some rounds that had like buckshot, loaded up with it, and that fits in there really good. And they called it buck and ball. So we're looking at 69 caliber and 58 caliber. I did find this interesting piece of lead, and I think that it's off of a round. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, think about it. You guys look at it and tell me what you think that it is. This was a really cool dropped ball, early war. And then, of course, the mini balls are always great to find. These are actually the first dropped that I found. I'm telling you, every mini ball that I have found up until today has been fired. So, really cool. And then you can see these 2 right here. So this is the name escapes me. But anyways, it's designed to be fired by the soldiers, and it helps to clean their rifle. And as you see, that's a complete one, which they're kind of hard to find complete. And again, another real nice mini ball. Really cool stuff. Now I want to move over here to some of the glassware that I found today, and some pottery. Really cool stuff. and an oyster shell. So oysters were, were eaten, and they were close enough that they could get them. So some really cool glass, and you can see the color and the thickness. And when I look at this, I think this is either off of probably a teapot. I'm not sure, and I think this came off of an inkwell, and that's off of probably a medicine or a whiskey bottle. Let's move up here to the coins. I found two really nice coins. I found a shielded nickel, and I found an Indian head penny, and I'm trying to get the dates, but what I'm looking at here is, I believe that's 1857 and an 1861 on the Indian head penny. You guys know that is a part that all the soldiers carried, with their rifle, and these are hard to find. So if anybody can tell me the exact name of that, I'm thinking that would be real nice to know. The Civil War buttons that I found an infantry button with the I on it. Found two cuff buttons, and so there were 3 general service, 2 cuff, 1 cuff button with the I, if you can see it. And then over here you can see I found part of the cross cannons, which I'd love to have found the rest of that, and I'll try to go out there tomorrow and find the rest of it. Some other things that you're looking at here, I believe this is off of a kepi. I believe this is the buckle, the center buckle that you see on a Civil War kepi. I do reenacting, and it looks exactly like that. And then you had, they had weatherproof ponchos, a couple of J hooks that broke. Those are kind of common to find. This was really interesting. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. It is really, really a cool, ornate, very fragile, so I got to be very careful with it. But it's amazing that I was able to, get that out of the ground. And then this piece of tin, which I'm not sure what this came from. So if anybody has seen that before, let me know. And anyway, so here is the finds for the day. And then, of course, I hauled out probably hauled out a bag full of trash. And it's good for us to do that. Take your trash out and fill in your holes and leave the area looking better than you found it. And then the people are going to be a lot, nicer, and they're going to appreciate you. And then all of this stuff, or the majority of this stuff, I put this into either a museum or a place where other people can enjoy it. I put it on my shelf, and how many people get to see that? Not many. My whole purpose of this digging history and honoring the sacrifice television series that's coming up here soon is to do just that. I want to get history in the classrooms. And nothing like, bringing some real artifacts into classrooms and letting kids be able to touch it and feel it and explain to them. If you look at something like even these nails over here, the work that went in, the craftsmanship that went into making these nails makes it all really interesting. At least it does to me, and I'm sure it does to a lot of other folks. But anyways, folks, just wanted to say, have a great day. I'm getting ready for bed, and I'll catch you again later. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great evening.